Hello, Leo. I'm Lambie. This is Pocket Watch. Thank you for being here. So, gonna just kind of break in and see how you feel. I didn't do the numbers. I'm not gonna roll the spaces for us quite yet. I feel like something wants to come out for you regardless. Okay. I'm gonna cut this anyway. So, all right. So, you're working on something a little bit secret, and that's totally fine. Someone or you are thinking about contemplating. Okay. Leo, are you guys going to have something to mention on? Are you guys going to have something to mention? Are you guys deciding on something? Working on something? So, I guess you guys really didn't need that. And it's kind of a working effort, I see. It's a working effort. So it's not a surprise. Okay, so that's why I said it's not a surprise to you. It may be to other people, but again, for it to be a surprise to other people, it has to be something that's kind of withheld from them for a while, and you're in full control. So you're the one making decisions, Leo. I'm not sure if you're the one who's going to be holding a child or holding the sprout of something new. But it seems as if you actually will be the one. So, ideally everything, the ball is quote unquote in your court, which I don't like that saying for this right here. I don't see like the ball. I don't see it as the ball in your court. I see it as you have the title of what's going on. You're going to hold the title, the first name for the author and everything like that. That's kind of how I feel. So, yeah, you are the center and the star. Definitely. And it's definitely having you have a different outlook on life. I'm not sure if it truly is a child. If it is, then that is absolutely wonderful. We can look more into that if you want, but honestly, that's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, is also, this bird that's here. So this child is definitely going to fly. Whatever this is, this new idea, this new endeavorment, or something that's sprouting on that you manifested is going to fly. Okay, it's going to soar a little higher than the other animals. Not saying they're not as great, but Okay, discipline. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be working on towards something. You've already come out of the fire for the phoenix, and let's just see, the well watcher, wisdom, power, divine. Okay, so you've already passed these. You've already passed. You've already come out. You've already surrendered to change and everything. You've already thought about it. Okay, and you've already gained wisdom on whatever's going on, and so now you're basically adding in this discipline so that you can get the exact outcome. There's still other things that you want coming out of this situation, even though we see that it's going to work, even though we see that it's gold. There's still more planning that you have to do, and so yeah, let's figure this. That was a nice roll. Yeah, 6 came out for me for whatever reason. So whatever that means to you, taking a 6 o'clock dinner, changing dinner to 6 o'clock, starting dinner at 6 o'clock, changing dates to dinners as early as 6 instead of 8 o'clock for your certain etiquette. Getting up early at 6 a.m. now, trying to figure out what your schedule is going to be like. Do you have time to do anything for yourself in the earlier part of the day? Luck is not really something that you're depending on. You're depending on your statutes. You're depending on, what you've worked for, your degree or whatever the case is. You're not getting lucky on job interviews or anything like that. You feel like your resume is full and beautiful and eye-catching. Okay, so and resumes can be beautiful, honestly, because when you have a full resume and it has all these different backgrounds to it sometime, it could be very beautiful to see. They're like, oh wow, this is a well-rounded person. They see you, and then it just goes on and goes forward. Okay, you're still thinking about family. Definitely, I definitely see you thinking about family. Usually people have, they'll say one, two, or three children, for the max, because they have the boy and the girl, and they may say, oh, I want another baby, right? And so that's why it gets into three instead of just saying I want a boy and a girl. Or sometimes you have your couple and then you want to try to, switch things up, right? You have a couple of boys already and you want a little girl. So that's how we work into people wanting threes and, having a family of five and stuff sometime. Um, so yeah, that's just how I feel. Okay, so how you feel? Let's see how you feel. Great. Yeah, you're definitely thinking about family. It's something that's turned you that way. Semi had a tunnel vision about it. Not feeling like you're really up to it. Maybe your upbringing, your background wasn't good, but ideally, not saying it wasn't good. I'm sorry, I'm going very fast. What I'm saying is, you may feel like you don't have all the tools you need because maybe the way that you were raised is not the way that you want to raise your family. So it's like, not saying it's not good, but it may have not been helpful to you because, well, that may be just the way you feel. For me, I'm still seeing like, ideally, I'm just seeing like, you're not sure how to, you just can't imagine how it's going to be. You don't know how your child is going to be. You don't know how to, if it's a business idea or working with it or going forward. You're like, my studies that I've done before didn't push me in this direction, but now it is pushing me. Something told me to turn this way. Something stared me deep in the face and was like, you know what? You'll be good for this. This is for you. This life is for you, or this path is for you. Once you've seen what they were speaking about, then that's when you're like, oh, okay, now I see. But the seeing got a little bit tunneled, and you start working with things, and you're not sure if you're equipped. You're not sure if you're equipped for what's coming towards you. That's all. But ideally, it is the circle of life. It is, this seems like a very nurturing. Um, the colors are very nurturing. They're almost like a old school nurturing, like a mom that brings um, peaches and tea, home very often, during the summertime, and just olives and different things, and maybe even having like olive colored space. Like something just reminds me of like music being played in the background, like some fresh music, fresh fruit, fresh some freshness about this lifestyle. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you. Maybe you're also going to be, moving to a place to where even neighbors or something, or a space near you is playing, fresh music all the time, and the market that you go to, or that your husband's going to be going to, or however that goes back and forth. Um, Somebody's going to be bringing home something. If there's also going to be a grandparent that you're actually going to be bringing in who is still very mobile, and somebody who could be very over your child, somebody who could help you, somebody who could mentor you. Um, if you feel like you have enough space, and if you feel like it really makes sense, if you feel like you're really that close, and if you have that relationship. So that's also something that could go on. It's just something could be helpful. For some reason, I see two people could be in here. Um, I don't know how I'm seeing that, but it is. Okay. Okay, so you just have to be more aware. You have to be more aware. There's people around you who are aware, is what I'm letting it be known. There's people around you who are aware as well. And so you have to break out and be a little bit more aware than they are, because you want to be in control about what news spreads about you, about your family, about what's going on, about your next steps and things. And so, if other people are aware, that also means that they're looking, they're seeing or something in a sense, or they're picking up on energy or whatever. I had a time period where my name was off of the schedule for a while, or was switched to a different position. Usually say my name is on the ninth, and then now it's seventh in line. somebody came and mentioned, I was asking like, oh, well, I see your name has moved up. Does that mean you're gonna be getting paid more, or what does that mean for you and stuff? So I'm just saying, like, when I say you're not aware, is or other people are aware, or what that means, you just have no idea. I'm not saying people are in your business, but again, if you're working with pregnancy and stuff like that, and you change your diet, and people start trying to ask you questions, or you gain like a slightest bit of weight, nobody should be asking you any questions about 5 pounds. Okay, 5 pounds is not anybody's business to be asking you, what you got going on. Okay, and so yeah, that you make sure you keep people out of your business. That's a big breakthrough for me. It's like, when somebody asks you a question, if you need to put some food in your mouth so you can think for a little while, just to, those extra few seconds, go ahead and do that, okay? Like, it's going to mean a lot. And so just be creative in what these next endeavors is going to be for you, and just know that it's going to be good, okay? Be creative, because this time I see somebody having more space or more time at work to do something. If your desk or something is big enough, you have room to bring extra stuff, to work on your free time. Um, if you even work in, let's say something even as busy as construction, for some reason you guys have some off time, or when you guys go back to the break room for some reason, a couple times out of the week, you have an extra hour there. So bringing something in your locker to where you could pull out these books, or pull out something, and you could get by on something, you know. So ideally, Leo, it seems like you're working really well on something, but if it's a secret, then keep it a secret. It'll be fun because secrets don't last for that long sometimes. I feel like this is not a deep, dark secret. This is just something else. This is something for you. This is something that will eventually, it's going to be so great, it's going to come to light regardless. But right now, you feel like you just want to zip something up. And yeah, I'm actually gonna close that close that in. Those people that are trying to be more aware about what you have going on. Just have them work on their own creativity as well. Start asking them questions. Answer maybe something quickly, but then ask them something as well. Let them start talking about what they got going on. It's not about you right now. It's not about them. It's about you, or whatever it is. Switch it around how you can. But anywho, pleasure to see you, Leo, and I'm really excited about your reading. So congratulations to you.